I'm waiting on YouTube and gonna start TikTok live here. TikTok is live as well, and we are live on the YouTube as well. I turn down Bloomberg here. We are a go for YOLO Hour. If you have not been here before, this is not financial advice. This is where we hunt rockets. We FOMO into stocks, and we hope to get percentage 2, 3, sometimes 15% out of a stock before it turns back. The last hour of trading is a wild hour of trading. We know that. Again, we don't do any research, no due diligence. We just get on the rocket and we ride it as long as we possibly can to make a little money in the last hour of the day. The other crazy hour is in the morning, and we may start doing a morning one too. Certainly, but I'm gonna start going live. We're live on TikTok as well, and they're gonna watch us there. I've kind of got the best view of the screen as possible. So as soon as we start to, we're gonna start now chasing the rockets. I did do the CEI had a huge down today due to a short seller research paper, if you would. I went ahead and called and just caught a buy, like a $25 buy or something like that. No, yeah. And so we'll see what that does, because I really think that the Reddit and the meme crowd will jump on this and help CEI out. We'll see, and there's a lot of chatter about that too. So with that being said, let's get going. Let's find those rockets. Let's go for hunting. Let's go for hunting. Let's go hunting for the rockets. AMB is directionally down. Alpine, we saw this yesterday, did the exact same thing. Look at Alpine Immune Services. It is up. It looks like it's grinding a little higher. GLYC is grinding. We'll always see it pump up at the very end of the day. Let's get down here and move. We are seeing a lot of mixed results. Before we get started, let's see where we are on the day. We are directionally sideways, but we are holding gains. That is what's key here. So we should see stocks holding gains for the most part. All right, TFFP was directionally, almost went parabolic, has now done the pivot and the pullback. And we will continue to look at HUMA. We've done it before. It is, this thing may run because it's actually, the volume today is down. I don't know what's pushing it. I'm gonna hold back on the HUMA, if you would. The HUMA for the HUMA. Not seeing a lot. I'm seeing a lot of good grinders though. BMRN may turn and go. I actually like that one. BMRN, because we haven't seen that one go yet. BMRN, we've never seen that one actually explode. I'm pretty sure that was a. We'll see what it's going to do here for a little bit. Let me see what kind of fill that I get, and we will move on from it. Let's get going and continue to move. MNTK, that's Montauk Renewables, up 12%, grinding. Looks like it's turning over though. What's up, Walker? Good afternoon. Hey, congratulations on Hive. I saw the Hive results on the Canadian Stock Exchange. Net income was $18 million. Congratulations. I believe that revenue is about $37 million. So congratulations on that, brother. Good to see you here, and good afternoon to you as well. As we go through here and try to hunt a little rockets. TTCFP. Oh, it's got to clear the tower, and then we may have a rocket 18 that's Tattooed Chef. Who doesn't like a good Chef 52? We're at 48. We're gonna take it, keep a watch on TTCF, Walker. That's what we're looking at right now. We're also live on TikTok. We're just giving it some. We're just trying it out. This is our 4th time in a row. So one day we had 318 people on TikTok watching as we move through here. EVC grinding hard, up 4%. That may be a stock we look at if it's still grinding at the end of the session. I saw some chatter about it as well. DAO grinding sideways now. VVOS hot. CEI $1.12 and holding as expected. Yeah, if you didn't catch it, so one of the first things that I just said when we jumped on, I bought a CEI option. I really think that the Reddit and the meme crowd will jump on CEI as the price is going to be so extremely low. So due to the short seller research. I think that wears off tomorrow, and we could see that explode again. It's like a $33 call option. I think I took the $3 call option. But mine was like $1, I don't know, like $1.33 or something. So, but anyway, all right, RGP grinding up is now positive and continues to grind up. That actually might turn into a rocket. I want to see clear that. I want to be JFU. Does it have the volume? It does. JFU, we will take you. JFU 9F. I believe is that not a China stock? We're down at BMR, the biomarine farmer. By the way, Walker, I was up $24 yesterday. Yep, feeling good about it. And we'll see if we can beat that today. All I did was follow rockets. I did get on about 2 grinders, though. But for the most part, it was rockets. There weren't a lot of rockets yesterday, though. So when something took off, it moved quick. RMBL, rumble on. A lot of chatter, not a lot of volume. Gosh, yeah. Rumble on. All right, moving through here pretty quickly now. TTCF, it looks like it is going to run. I'm glad we took a position. No, we haven't taken a TTCF, I think it's going to clear. TTCF, let's get that one. Tattooed Chef buy. We're going to take 10 shares there. We're up with JFU, and we are down with BMR. We'll see what kind of fill we get with the Tattooed Chef. We'll continue to move on down here. Let's see what we come up with. CME directly sideways. Got a lot of good grinders, like I said. Sky T, GTS, all grinding. ZNV directly sideways now, but did grind up today. IDT grinding. It is so just incredibly amazing how the macro drives the micro. I know I say that probably every day, but it's just amazing how you can look at these stocks and just look at exactly what the macro is doing and go, yep, most stocks are going to look like that. And they do. GoCo grinding. We've got Hood is turning down. It's up 2.5%, but it's now turning down. FLGC just fell off a cliff. If you're in that, you need to get out. RGP, we talked about that one. We got one turning up. That's the JFU. Never mind. Sava, SAVA. It's got to clear this tower at 5706. It's very close. Very, very close. Let me move through here pretty quickly now as we get to the bottom here. Try to find some alpha here. Alpha in the market. I guess that's more beta in the market, if you would. All right, looking now. I'm seeing a lot of turn down, which is not good. That means it could be meaning that the next candle is going to be a down candle for the macro market and the S&P. S&P had it was really down yesterday because all of the mega caps were really, really down, and they were down hard. Facebook was down almost 6%. So that alone's 5% of the S&P. So moving through here, Snow is directionally sideways and holding gains. We are looking for any kind of rockets now. SPNE's grinding up 3%, continuing to grind up. Like that stock. APO grinding up 4%, going to 5%. That's a good grinder. Not very steep, but enough. SOS. I know you know that one, Walker. That's a blog, mining, Bitcoin mining stock or crypto mining stock, if you would. APH is turning over, looks like. So has MSOS has turned over. CLF is grinding up almost 5%. In fact, Novavax is down again today. Just got slaughtered after Merck came out with the new red pill for COVID. ATOS, which was a favorite of mine about 2 months ago, made a little money on the front end, but stayed in that way too long. CRISPR is up 1% today. Good Kathy Woodstock, one of her top 10 holdings. That is gene editing. Ruku's up 3% to $307. Looking through here, not seeing rockets. Walker, you seeing anything at all? I am not seeing. NIU made of 6% and real grind there. Serious grind that could turn into something big. MSTR, which we all know is what that is, and it looks like it's on a. Just got to go with it. I can't buy a big one. MST. If I'm being honest, being honest with myself, you can't take 10. Let me try 10. Screw it. That's a big get. All right, I'm down 215 because BRM has gone the wrong way. We will close that out. I need to get off on a good foot. So watching the fill on MSTR, see what we get there. Hopefully we'll get a good one. Come on, Michael Saylor. The man who, a lot of people think that Michael Saylor could be the first trillionaire. So watch out for that. There's been a lot of, or not a lot, there's been a few articles written about that just because of his own personal holdings and what he has in MicroStrategy as well. MicroStrategy is, if it just goes down at all, I'm screwed. So I'm down 260, down $5 already. Let's see if we can better ourselves with that one. Tattooed Shep still grinding up. It hasn't gone parabolic, but it looks like it could. RXTS looks like it did. It did the pivot and pullback. And CRXT, ZENV is still sideways, but it's holding on to gains, which is nice to see. VVOS, we haven't seen this one in a while. It's a therapeutics, it's a biotech. It doesn't. It's just a grind now, right? So, oh, my CEI option just exploded. I was down 15%. Now I'm up 14%. I'm plus $8 in CEI. I just thought that was an asymmetrical bet, right? It was going to 0 or it was going to pump back up to $4, and I think it goes to 4 maybe in a week. We'll see. I think the squeeze is on, and I think the Redditors and I just think they want to squeeze the hell out of all those shorts in that stock, right? ADIL, look out. Ooh, thought we had something there. Did not see the pullback. Looks like we are moving here. Let me look at the macro. Still holding gains. Not really turning down like I thought I was seeing here. RDUS is now positive. Looks like it might turn back and go negative. SRPT is just turned positive. Love to see it. Alpine, which is one that we could have called that the last 5 days and been good, because today it's up. Somebody sized up on, Aspen they sized up on yesterday, but Alpine has seen a lot of insider buying the last week for the most part. Montauk Resources looks like it's holding gains, but barely. It's up 12%. What has that stock done for? It's been just an incredible stock. 58% for the month and 81% for the last 90 days. It's a very interesting stock as we continue to see it not really go parabolic, but grind up a lot of these last couple days. I've said Montauk way too many times, if you know what I mean. All right, with that being said, Vivos, is it going to go? Does it want to go? It does not. And that's a therapeutics as well. We just looked at that one. That's twice now that I thought that one might move. Sky T still grinding. What was that one? REGI has got to clear the tower, but it's more of a grind. I don't see it turning up. It could turn up and go parabolic. Don't see it happening yet, though. Hood is directionally bearish, guys. So if you're in Hood for the short term, take your profits and be happy that you got them. Today is a good day because I would expect to see. Look at Sava could not clear the tower. So close. It was, what's the top here? 57. It got turned back at 57. Showed it. I wonder if this makes a move. I've got to watch some. Let me get back down to where we were, because there were a lot of good grinders that could absolutely turn up. We're seeing less rockets today than we saw yesterday. We saw, I want to say 4 or 5 yesterday, but they didn't burn very long. In fact, they burned out very, very quickly on us yesterday. But today I thought we would see some serious rockets. Again, we're just 14 minutes into the session here. With just look at you. YOU. Clear. Yep, we're on it. Remember the guy that came out here and told me that I was wrong on you, and I had never even called you. Oh my God, MicroStrategy's killing me. I went too big. Not a good look, brother. Tattooed Chef is down 18 already. I'm gonna have to go big. I have to go really effing big today to get back. MicroStrategy is what, a $700 stock though. That is the reason why any kind of turn down on that when you're betting $7,000 is going to affect your P&L quickly. So that was just bad position sizing, knowing knowing how much of a stock that MicroStrategy is. The funny thing about MicroStrategy is it's still a small cap. It might be had moved to a mid cap, but I think it's on the upper end of the small cap still. 7 billion, 8 billion, whatever it is, which could be a mid cap now. AMTX, although I would call a mid cap like 20 billion, so it's certainly not that. They really need to move those definitions up because the market's completely moved out of what we think a small cap and a medium cap is, or even a large cap. All right, we are on. That is turning up. It's going parabolic. Love to see it. CENX. It's trying to clear this tower. 1461. It's cleared it and it's aluminum. The volume is down today, but its average volume is up. Maybe we'll get holding gains. CENX. I'm gonna go for it. CENX. Let's go. Let's move. Give me it. I need a good fill there. You did not fill very well, and I'm down and now. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna start betting a lot heavier here, meaning that just going more shares if you would. Continue to move down here. IDT grinding hard. IDT. We've done business with it before many times. Going back our last 9 days, I did the math. This is our 95th show, which is good for me, right? Walker going to dump CEI at 180. I cannot. Well, I could dump. Hey, if it gets there, let me know because I'll have to look at I've got a $3 call though. But if I'm up that much fairly quickly, we'll see where that goes. Just want to make sure that I'm making money on it. All right, U is directly parabolic still, and we're getting back where we were down here. APO grinding hard, up 5%. Let's look at CEI very quickly. Cambridge Energy, yep, it's starting that grind back. Look at it. It's actually really dumped all week, but you're still up 82% for the year, which is crazy. It peaked out at 443, down to 168. Clearly got the button hook off its lows. It's not a bad bet. It's really not a bad bet at all. And if it can move today in this last hour, I would not be making money. It's really got to get to close to 290, 285. So for me, with the call, but I think it'll move tomorrow. If it moves off its lows today, it'll move tomorrow. SkyT still grinding. ZH directionally bearish now. If you are long ZH and you want to take some profits right now, it would be the time. By the way, by the way, real estate underperforming. Looked at the stocks today. Look at GBDC taking off as well. Can it clear 1597? It's sitting right on it. It's got the volume's down today though for some reason. And crypto, as you know, Walker is up today. I think we cleared 50,300 is what we got to. I was checking not just coin market cap, but I think on Voyager I saw that as well. Paolo, can you look at ORPH? It's about to take off this month. I'll do it really quickly. I usually do that after hours for people. Bro, nah. It is directionally bearish unless you know something. It's got decent volume though, but it had spiked before. It's gone to 21, up 92. It is far from that. So I can look at the chart, but looking at this, I mean, there's a lot easier trades out there. You're probably hearing that from some guru. Well, how long do you stay in that stock and let it sink and sink and sink until it pumps? And what are you going to get? Are you really going to get the 92% again? Maybe the 30% pump, but you're already down 30%. That's what you got to look at, man. Is at some point you just cut it, let it fall some more, jump back in. You know, it's really tough to play stocks that are directionally bearish and for that long, right? Like even if it pumps, what's it going to do for you? 30%, 50%, right? And so are you really going to make any money at that from where you got in at? Like, I understand the diamond hands over, like, you know, 10, 20 years, right? But I don't understand the diamond hands for a stock that just is, you know, 40% down. It doesn't make any sense to me. What are you looking at right now to hop into? Actually, I did some ETF research this morning. I like the regional bank ETF, KRE. You can just go ahead and get long in that one. I like EQRR. That is, EQRR is equities for rising rates. By the way, the 10-year yield is now up to 1.5. Go long there now. I like RCD long at 150. And I did not see any defensive assets that I liked. I did not see any defensive assets that I liked. Those are, I was looking at Lowe's as well. Lowe's I've got at about 212-ish. That's where I would go long in Lowe's. Okay. I think I did a one on Home Depot 2 weeks ago. So as I've cruised through here just really quick, I've got some more for you. XOP I'm long at 9.99. Oh, here's one you'll like. RRC, it's Range Resources, oil and gas play. I'm long at 19 with a price target of 29. That's a very, very well thought out trade there. At 19, I'd get long at 19. Price target of 29, good risk reward there. And MGY, also in oil and gas, 16, get long at 16-ish. And you could probably run that to 22 in the next month or two. That's what I'm looking at. Look at Funko. Funko's got to clear the tower here. It's still not turning up on me, though. Let me get back into the YOLO Hour and stocks that we gotta follow here. Ugrow looks like it wants to turn up very soon. Search still grinding. Huma did the pullback. We did get out of it. Let me see what I'm at. U is not giving me. It doesn't have my volume. Why is my volume gone on U? I'm only down 70 cents in that. I'll continue to ride that and see if that will turn up for me as well. Montauk is now down. We've called that out several times. TTCF has looked like it's wanting to run again, and I'm up 10 cents, and that is all. Damn it! Come on, guys, give me something to play with here. RXST has cleared the tower. It does not look like it's got the volume though. Let's see. What was that grind? SKYT grinding. We called that one out. IDT. We called that one out. PLXS, kind of a grind. FinViv, FINV, up 4.5% and holding its gains as well. You'd love to see it. Going through here, man, I'm not seeing anything that really wants to turn up. I'm seeing some good grinders, but none. Now, here's JFU, which we've already jumped in. NM, we got in on Monday. No, that was on NM was Friday. Sorry. GBDC, I can't jump on GBDC. I just don't think it's going to blast off, though. Going down to here, here's Mara up 9%, holding gains. Hive is probably doing well. Walker, I know. What's up, Mercy? What's up, brother? Glad you're here, man. If you see anything, let me know, because we saw more rockets, when we're down 1,000 points yesterday than we're seeing today. FNKO grinding up 2%, but continue to grind up. CRIS is I don't know what the hell that's doing. It's grinding, but it's a weird grind. If you're in that stock, you may want to look at that one. At least look at the chart. I've got a lot of stocks turning down. What is the? Yep, we've got the button hook down on the macros, the S&P and the NASDAQ, as well as the bigger stock exchanges as well. So Hilton is grinding up. CENX is grinding as well, holding its gains. We're getting turned back on AVRO, B Cove. I know a lot of you guys are in. Spine is holding gains. A game we jumped in yesterday, and we're going to jump into that today. I need to play a little bit. GAME. Let's roll. It's a grinder, so we'll jump on a little bit larger position here. Looking at you, it's just not doing it for me. It can't find that morning wood. It is directionally bearish now, and I need to get the F out, and that's what I will do. Moving on. Engine Media, we took a position in you, and hopefully, in fact, we took a big position, 50 shares, which is big for me. Maybe not for you, Mercy, or maybe not for you, Walker. But hey, there's Tattooed Chef again. We're just seeing the same ones, the big grinders. We're not seeing things going parabolic. We're just not seeing it for some reason. I'm not sure why that is today. JFU, we're in that. MMAT is up. It's actually down for the day, but it's looking like it's going to, well, it was grinding. It looks like it just turned bearish. Let me get it down here to the bottom very quickly here as we scroll to the newer stocks that we found. I wish they put those up on top. I'm going to have to rearrange the stock to watch list with the ones we see most often take off, especially now that I paper trade and really don't even, I don't have to worry about the wash sell rule. So, all right. Yeah, MSTR MicroStrategy screwed me. So, PDFS, IBRX is now JUPW. I nailed it. Jupiter Wellness. Love it. I'm in. JUPW. I'm going to add that one as well. Let's go. Let's go 50 and boom. I like the grind there too. So it's got a good grind. It just had two red candles, but it's got a green candle now. So it's definitely in a fight. We'll see what it does. Let me look at game directionally sideways. I'm about to lose CENX. Got to close that out. Get it out of here. And GAME, I took a big position. I need a green candle there. Hope is not a strategy though. JUPW, is that the one that I got in? Yeah. I'm down. It looks like everything else is grinding. So let's just hold off on me doing anything else. So let me get to the bottom. I went to work out today, guys. I'm like, I worked out hard and fast, and so my mind's a little schizophrenic all of a sudden. All right, whoa, what was that one? That just turned up. It's GBDC again. Gosh almighty. All right, moving through here fairly quickly. We got to the bottom, but we did not see all. All right, CYTK is headed down. CENX is headed up. Let us remember that for tomorrow. And before the opening bell, if it continues that. Game, we're still in. It looks like it's still climbing. APO, hard. That is a hard climb. So love the APO right now, which may be one that we want to get into. I can see it turning up. We're 30 minutes into the session. SI, what's it? Silvergate Capital. Close enough, right? All right, back up to the top now. All right, we'll move through here a little bit slower. We're seeing a lot go bearish now. Huma's back on the warpath. Well, it's directionally sideways. It looked like it was. What is CEI? Walker, has CEI turned back? If I can get my option up here, 163. It's just going sideways, but it did pump there at 1040 though. Maybe we'll see another one of those during the YOLO hour. Tattoo Chef still grinding. It's just a slow grind. My gosh, we're just not getting a lot of or enough. IDT looks like it might be turning over. That's not a good sign. So especially with all of the ones that we're seeing turn over now. STIM. If you're on the TikTok, the reason we use Robinhood is because I can spot the rockets much faster than any other platform. It's crazy to even say that, but it's true. All right. CME directionally sideways, but holding gains. It's up 2% today is all, though. Not a huge gain on a phenomenal day, but we are turning over. IDT is still grinding. What was that one? REGI, has it cleared the tower? It is not. It's Renewable Energy Group. Don't know much about them, except that it's renewables. So if the infrastructure package, or if the 1.5 trillion infrastructure package does pass, and I do think that they'll probably get that one through, then we'll see renewables take off as well. Right now, if you didn't know, Washington is at an impasse, and what is holding stocks back, which it didn't today, but what they were trying to blame yesterday was that the debt ceiling needs to be raised. Mitch McConnell said there's no way in hell the Republicans are going to help you guys when you want to go at everything alone. So why do you need our help now? So that's where the Republicans stand, and where the Democrats stand is they want to ram through as much as they possibly can, but they're infighting. So that's where our country is. And if you don't like how the country works because of the stalemate and it's hard to get stuff through, that's the whole point of 3 branches of government that have to come together. That's the whole point. So understand that's why there's gridlock. It needs to be hard to change things, right? We don't just want to change things willy-nilly all the time. That creates chaos and what we like to call unintended consequences that nobody sees if you're always changing shit around in the government. All right. That being said, like printing 3.5 trillion on a Thursday, do you really think that's going to help the poor? Maybe with the programs, but the inflation is going to hurt right off the bat. So, I think you kind of see where I stand on printing more money. I agree with the social programs. I just don't agree with printing the more money, right? I think you don't have to spend 3.5 trillion to get what you want up there. 1.5 may be what you need. All right, getting back. T-Cat, what's up? That is a crazy looking chart. What the F was going on with that today? The volume's down. What is with the volumes being down today? Somebody explain that one to me. Mercy, I'm out of the day on CEI. CEI has turned, we were up I was up 14, now I'm down 12. So I would watch CEI tomorrow, though. I'm not going to make the call, but I did put a call option in. I do think the Redditors get behind it because they want to crush all the short sellers in that stock. And I will, if I died to date, I would go to my grave believing that. What else? Forrester directly sideways, barely even positive. New B is now positive. It's a good size. CME directionally sideways. Intap same way, only up 1%. Looking through here, DAO up 10%, but holding gains. That's the key with D. If that can hold gains all the way through, and then in the after hours REGI is wanting to move. Let me check on my P&L here, guys. Well, I'm better. I'm not great, but I'm better. Down 21 today after a disastrous micro strategy trade. Just ruined my day. Oh, look out. TAL wants to run. We're on TAL. Don't even know what they do. That is the Chinese. And then education, I believe. If I'm being honest with myself, I believe that's what that is. A holding company, after school tutoring program in China. Yes, that's what that is. So TAL we're in. CI got halted. It got halted going down then. There was a lot of people thought that would go to maybe what I was reading, and I'm sure it was right. EDU, look out. EDU. What is up with all of the China education stocks all of a sudden? Did they just get some great effing news? What is up? Jupiter Wellness, we're up. Thank you very much, Mercy. Yeah, CEI must have been halted on its just being down. Well, is it halted? Let me look at CEI. I really don't want to play this game with CEI today, but it's an energy stock. Well, it turned down quick. It was grinding and then it sold off. So I guess people wanted to get what they could out of it and said, screw it, I'm out. So maybe I am wrong on the Reddit crowd. I just cannot believe that they would just let that stock sit out there. App looks like it could possibly run. It's grinding hard, but it has not cleared the tower. If you don't know what the tower is, that's the intraday high, just so you know. EDU we just got into, taken off. TAL we just got into, was taking off as well, and could run. If you have two of the China stocks taken off, something just broke out, or news just broke for sure. Looking at this FUBO, FUBO is moving. REGI, we keep saying that one because that's about as far as I get down before I see a rocket. MXL, was that from yesterday? No. MXL is now about to go negative. NM is grinding. JFU is still grinding up at a strong pace. We're holding on to that one. SAVA has not gone parabolic yet, and I can't understand. That's a good meme stock. GBDC is not going parabolic now, but it is grinding hard still. Good to see. TCAT. What is TCAT doing? Because it's not no, that's the art stock. Yeah, that's art, right? China art, whatever it is. Mara up 10% today. Great day for the blockchain, or the the mining stocks, the crypto mining stocks. FNKO. Walker's having a hell of a day. I know with Hive. What's up with Sohu? Holding gains. You're about 3%. You're holding on though. Says we've got Bloomberg saying the U.S. banks are seizing market share from European rivals. So there must be a reason for that, and I don't have the volume up, so I can't tell you why. HGen looks like it is going parabolic, but it's got to clear the tower first. HGen, we see it a lot move on the channel, as we all know. SPNE Spine, 3%. It's holding profits, so I'm guessing that there's an APO. It is now. It's got a little bit of a pivot into it as well. JNPR is directionally bearish now. Ramp is directionally bearish now. CBD is holding profits, but not by much. It's holding on by a thread, but up 6% today. Still, CTXR looks like it could go parabolic here, but it needs to clear the tower. How many times have I said that today? Good Lord. We're looking through here. I'm seeing a lot of the grinders turn back. Silvergate's doing what it's supposed to do. Continue to grind. MicroStrategy's back at it right now, up 6%. 6% for MicroStrategy. Maybe I should have stayed in, but I think I would have lost more even now. Cardoff is now barely, it's up 1.5% today. Where are the rockets? Where did the rockets go to? Laser, I could probably get onto it. Is Laser? It's cleared the tower. LAZR. I'm going to jump on LAZR because I just, I kind of like that name. If you really want to know the truth of it. I need to get out of what's going on. Is Jupiter? I'd let Jupiter Wellness run too far. Yeah, it's down going the wrong way. Dang it. That's my bad on that one. Mercy. I let that one. We were up $1.50, and now EDU is. Oh gosh. China's got. Like Verb yesterday, by the way, I had somebody last night on TikTok again ask me about Verb. Man, how many head fakes have we seen? I just cannot do verb anymore. Laser is green, and why did I get a bad fill? That sucks. That sucks. That was a horrible fill. And it's pulling back a little bit too. That's probably why it was a bad fill. All right, let's get in here. Give me a rocket, baby. Come on. Oh, there's PM. I know you got something for me. XS Suncoke Energy. I will jump in that one actually, because that could turn up quick. And I need a winner. SXC. I need a big win. It's an energy stock. Crude was at like 78. Brent crude's at 82. If you don't know the difference, Brent crude is the foreign crude. So there is a difference between there's like 18 different crudes. But Brent is what they call the foreign crude. All right, laser. I got a bad effing fill on that one, and that was a big. Well, it's a bad fill because it probably pulled back a little bit when I got in. All right, let me go roll through. PM, thank you very much. We're gonna roll with that one for a while. We're in Tattooed Chef. It continues to grind. It's just a slow grind. It's up 3%, but it's not parabolic, but it's very, very steep incline climbing. But it's just not climbing very fast. It's probably on some type of well, I'm not going to say that. AEI is gone positive. It looks like it could go back negative. REGI, we keep talking about it. It's got to clear 53.21. It's at 53.13. Still grinding here. Will it get pushed back? Will it get pushed back 9 times out of 10? You know what I'm going to say. Yes, it will. Especially a big grinder like that. People will start taking profits at the intraday high, which is probably another resistance level. That's just what I've learned in doing these. All right. Whoa, what just turned down? Apple was up big, and now it's turned directly bearish. Google's the same way. All the mega caps are turning over. So that tells me that the entire market is turning over, and it is. So can we beat the market today? I'm down like 20 bucks. What's up? Funko, I knew it. Oh, it's got a pivot in it. Can it run? The volume sucks today. Did people not trade the market because of yesterday? What the hell? How is that not FNK? Let me look at FNKO. Let me look at this chart on this, the 3-minute. So it's got green. Let me buy into this for a second. Just give me 10 shares. Where am I losing my ass on here? I'm down 22. Tau has turned back on me. Look at it. Yep, it's going sideways. I had a heavy dose of it. SXC directly sideways. Trying to figure out. Man, that could get real bad real quick. Looking at laser. I think I may add here. Let me buy more. We're gonna add here and see what we get. It is now pulled back a little bit. The fill is at 15.22, which is right where it's sitting. It's crazy how it filled there. Game looks like it might be taking off. Funko FNKO is got a red candle at the top on the 2-minute, but we'll see what it continues to do here. Let's get back to it. Anybody see anything else? PM, you see anything? Mercy? Let's go. Let's make it happen today. Today is the day. I've got to get back into this game. What was I profited $4 yesterday, so it wasn't too bad. Tau is definitely moving down. It didn't fall off a cliff. ERAS. Here we go. ERAS on it. ERAS. It is Arasco. I swear we saw this yesterday, or it might have been Friday. A laser. Do not do this to me. Look at that. Great. You've cleared the tower. And you're fighting with the bears right now. Game is good. Let's hold there. Tattooed Chef is good. Let's hold there. I'm holding some decent stocks. I mean, it's not like it's just a bad one bad trade, and you know what? Let that be a lesson to you. One bad trade can knock out your entire P&L for the day and just put you in a very bad mood. Let's just say that, right? That was just a stupid trade, going $7,000 deep in a micro strategy, which we all know ERAS is still going straight up. JFU is looking like it's still grinding. It has not turned back yet. LE has turned up, but it is not. It's got to clear the two intraday highs. It's got a lot of supply. It's got to chew through. Matt, what is up? The guys in the channel are gonna love this. We are at 526. I'm gonna jump on. I don't think it gets turned back. This is one that we were waiting for a breakout on Matt. I'm not gonna go big though, because I do think it gets turned back. Let me see what's bad for me right now. Laser's bad because it's got so much. What the hell? All right, game is up. I need to follow it up. Funko is down. We'll jump out of that one. Close it. I've got to get this P&L short up fairly quickly here. SXC. I think the SXC PM I think is actually on. It's not in a downtrend, but that's two red candles, and it looks like it could fall hard. Laser is got its first red candle. Didn't like to see that. It may be turning over, and I'm down 350 in it, so I've got to jump out of it because that was a big fill of mine. Matt did not clear the tower. Yep, it is having an issue. Got turned back. Game is 850. Still coming. Look at game. GAME going ballistic right now. Hopefully it'll continue to climb. We are in GAME. Love to see it. Let's go back to the rocks. Let's see if we get a few more. SCLE. SCLE. That sounds familiar. It is not. Broad scale. Okay, this is an acquisition one, man. It's just not going to move. It's, volume day is higher, though, for some reason. It's a blank check company. Those typically, I don't see those really rocket, although it's grinding hard up for sure. I did not see the volume in it. It was above average volume though. So if you want to play that one, play it, brother. It's just not my style. I just don't see those taking off much. But it has grinded hard today. So congratulations there if you're in SCLE PM. Matt may be taking the pivot. SAVA. Has definitely done a pivot and possibly a pullback. CME wants to run right here. Got turned back at the intraday high, which we all know happens 90% of the time. So we'll continue to move through here and see if we can't. Come on. Give me a good rocket. Give me just one more good rocket I can get behind here. Maybe I double down on one of the stocks that I already have in the barn here. ARAS is going the wrong way. We're out of ERAS. Game has, it's going to come off. I'm going to take profits there because that was, I'm up 7. I was down 30. Now I'm down 21. See if I can get out of that stock. And then Matt did not clear the tower. It looks like it's fighting though, so I'm going to stay in it for a little while longer. I don't really trust Matt at all, but I know that there's some guys on the channel that do, and so we'll stay with it. AEHR. I saw there was a hedge fund that took a big position in this on the 29th. AEHR. So understand that. And it's grinding hard. In fact, it's grinding so hard that it couldn't clear the tower. And that is what's going on with AEHR, which that's why we're not seeing these. They're all selling off because people want to take profits. We know that. We understand that. And it's something that I would do too. If my stock's up 6-7%, I'm probably taking some chips off the table as well. Matt looks like it may have gotten back into the groove. We will check that in a minute. POWW looks like it could take off in any second. It needs to clear the intraday high as well. TCAT that's just a weird chart. Mara, Mercy, TDCX. Here, let me look at TDCX. TDCX, what do we got? It's in a red candle. It did blast off. I'm gonna give you that one. What's it going to do here though? It's a 5 minute saying, the 2 minute, and the 1 minute. The 1 minute's bad, very bad. Hold on to that one. That's a very interesting stock due to the 1 and 2 minutes. The 5 minute looks great. All right, moving through here just really quick. That's a good try, Mercy. Follow that one for us, and if it turns directionally like way up again, I think we just hit. We were a little bit late, and we hit a pivot. That's exactly what took place. So we're back at it, moving through here. I'm starting to see it's a little bit more. Look at there. I got a little faked out there. Game is is doing well for us. Even though we got out, it is grinding hard. Laser looks like it's turned down a little bit, but still a very good day for these stocks, which you'd love to see because a lot of you guys are in these stocks, pre-market or after the opening bell. You'd love to see that. Wonder what CEI is doing right about now. If Walker's still here, maybe he can look at it. But I think that Walker probably got out of it because it was doing some crazy shit. Even at the bottom, you thought it found the bottom, that jumps off the bottom and then it sells off again. That's not a typical stock. That's why that's a very interesting stock, right? So look at RCAP. It wants to run. It's got to clear. It's got to go positive first. But guy, it's going parabolic. Look at this. It's got to clear 1316. Oh, when could we have caught that one at the 240, 245? Could have caught that's not maybe a percent there. We're 9 minutes till. My gosh, where's time gone? Good God. Let's move through here a little bit more. All right, what are we keeping on the channel? Let me know what you're keeping overnight. I'll go through grinders here. GCI grinding hard, guys. It needs to clear the tower, but that's Gannett. Now, that is a broadcasting stock. It does have volume, and we will actually, GCI, I'm going to take it, GCI for the next 10 minutes. Why not? Gannett buy. It looks like it's a good grind. Take a little bigger piece of it. Matt, I'm back to even. It's climbing. Tattoo Chef is going the wrong way. I should have taken my profits there. That's just a missed opportunity by me. Maybe I'll get a little bit out of it. JFU is just sideways. Jump out of it. And let's see if we can't go find a few more rocks for the last 10 minutes here. Biden is making remarks on the infrastructure package. Needs to be working on that reconciliation because that's what they're going to need. Looking through here, ZEV. Lulu has turned over bad, guys. Wow. It's only up 1%, but it's directionally bearish now. STIM looks like it's grinding. That may be one you want to look at overnight. STIM. That is one that's taken off on us before, but not a lot, but it has taken off on us before. Hence, that's why it's on the list. That was not an insider buy. By the way, insider buys have been in short. They have been literally. There hadn't been a lot of. In fact, it's been like income fund, convertible note funds. You got Varar here, but it just went public. That's what I'd look at. ZIOP I looked at, did not like that chart. All right, continuing on the rocket ride here. Can we spot a rocket RGI? What am I looking at here? GCI, I'm not really feeling it there, but look at that, right? It's got to clear the tower here. It's right on. Yep. It did not. It's going to get pulled back. Guarantee it. But we're going to ride with it. See if we're down about 22 right now. I think I saw MMAT. Okay, AMTX. Let's go. Why am I even? I'll just put it into here. AMTX. I like it. It's got a red candle now. The 1 minute's got 2 red candles, 3. It is. Let's see if it'll get a fill right here. I'm gonna buy it. No harm, no foul. Why not? I think it might actually do something here at the end, but it does look like it's cupping a little lip there and selling off. Could be selling off there. All right. Let me say this now. I don't know. Sav, I have not looked at the news, but it's grinding into the close. We've got 6 minutes into the close, and SAVA we know is a very good biotech stock. So that'd be one I'd watch. CMI, watch out for it. It grinded up from, it was down big. Now it's grinding up. It'll probably finish 2% up. That would be one that I would look at for tomorrow. Again, not financial advice. And I'm doing zero research on this, just knowing the stocks, right? And how a lot of them have moved in the past. Again, past is not indicative of the future. We all know that. We've heard that 1,000 times before. But it does pay to do your research. Really quick, I've come to the conclusion that literally like the bear flags and all the different the wedge shapes and the up channels. Look, man, I'm just going to draw straight lines and do support and resistance. That's really all you have to do in this game. I was watching a chartist that I know, and he came to that conclusion about 3 years ago. Look at game is still up. Game may be one you look at for tomorrow. I think at 9%, almost 10% up there. I'm not sure, and I don't know much about the stock too. CBD is selling. Well, it's holding gains, but not by much. But it still is up 6%. APH, same exact thing, holding gains, but only up point and a half. CLF might be one you want to look at tomorrow. What else? Rocket is up. It's grinding, but it's a very odd chart. Looking through here a little bit more, finding RCAT. You got to look at RCAT. It's cleared the tower. I'm going to jump on RCAT. I may even keep this one overnight because that thing came from out of nowhere. Somebody loves that stock. Let's see what it's going to do here. I bet it gets turned back. GCI got turned back. Damn it. Completely missed on that one. That was a whiff. And MAAT, AMTX. I've got 2 red candles. I got to get out of that one as well. RCAT got a bad fill. Well, I didn't really get a bad fill. I might have 31.65 to 31.70 now. No, I got filled at 31. Why am I not making money on that one? Matt still grinding. Watch Matt tomorrow. We know that Matt is a meme stock, and Redditors love it. It's also up on Swaggy stocks too. I thought I saw it today on Swaggy stocks. CEI, FAMI, CTXR, ATER is the one we want to watch as well. ANY, Verb is there as well. That's very odd. All right, BMRN, the one we it's only up a point and a half or 1.2 today. Gosh, we're just seeing a big sell-off. Let me see what the macro. Yeah, it's a huge sell-off. Although this was, that's to be expected. Clearly, when you're up, what did it get to? The S&P got to almost 43.70. So there you go. We've got 3 minutes in the session, guys. What are you holding? What are you keeping? Looking at I'm going to keep RCAT. You know what? I'm going to keep these two. So I'm keeping MMAT and RCAT without knowing anything at all, just knowing a little bit about the stock and a little bit the way that it acts, or a little bit of the way that it moves, really. Those are two that I'll probably keep, not knowing much, right? But again, I'm not risking real money here. So let's be real clear about that. If it was real money, I'd still be keeping. RGP looks like it may explode. It wants to go. So RGP may be one you want to keep. ERAS did the pivot and the pullback. We didn't see a lot of pivot and pullbacks. We just saw some just really stocks turning over and just getting directionally bearish due to the macro. But what else? Yes, I saw a stat real quick on the crypto side. 38% of all dollars have been printed in the last 2 years. 38%. That's a mind-blowing fact. I knew it was high. I didn't know it was that high. 38%. And if they go ahead and print the 3.5 trillion, look out. What would that be? Now we're getting into like 45, 47% in the past 2 years. So game still climbing, guys. We were in at 9. It's gone to 10.5 and pulled back. Or a little bit. It didn't do a pivot. It just pulled a little bit back. You may want to watch the game. MSOS. Don't know enough about that stock to even comment, but that's a very good looking chart. I mean, it's an ETF. It's a cannabis ETF. So maybe it's because Justin Bieber got into the cannabis business. It was announced today. I believe their first. So his single is Peaches, and that's what his first. I don't know what the first strain is going to be called. I'm not a big cannabis guy or dope or smoke out a lot, so it's not what I do. But good scotch is good though. All right, we just went. We are now in after hours. POWW went parabolic at the very end. It's only up 2%, so you may look at that one as well. All right, guys, this will end the session. Is there any last questions? Any I don't know, questions about certain stocks? It looks like we ended on clearly a sell-off, but you got to be happy about that with the S&P up 45 and the NASDAQ up 178. It was up 225, I believe, at one point. JUPW did jump 22%, but the Dow had the biggest fall, but was also up the most too. So good to see there. Looking through here, I'm going to look at my calls really quick. So CEI, I'm down in. HESM, I'm up still. My copper call, I'm down, but only 12. I'm up in my 2 SB calls. Those are tanker ships SB. I've got most of all these are January 21st because that's where I'm kind of playing the crude. Again, crude was at 78 today, 79. I think Brent was at 82. So those are so that tells me even more that I'm going to turn it this way right now. That tells me even more that crude could literally hit $100 and I would be good with that, right? And I'm good with that on the trade side. As a in real life, I would not be happy with that at all. But look for crude. So if you're looking for crude stocks, look at the XOP, the RRC, and the MGY. You also have COP. You also have EOG. You also have anything that has LNG. That's the natural gas, the liquefied natural gas. You might look at that one as well. SB is the tankers. You can look at those. I'm trying to think. There's Devon DVN would be a good one too. Looking at TikTok here and see what they've got for me. I got some follows. Hello, CLR. Looking to sell CLR. I don't know much about CLR. Let me look at CLR on my. Let me get back to CLR. Continental Resources. I am holding that. You are. I'd stay long above 40. If you really want to get really technical, stay long above 45, and you are. It's at 50. It was up. I'd stay long in that one. That is an oil and gas. I believe they are a producer. I'd stay long in CLR. Would not sell. Why would you sell CLR? It's got. Look at that chart. It's phenomenal. It's a phenomenal chart. I mean, what is that up? It's gone from 15 to 50 to 3x. No. Let your winners run. CLR, keep it for now. Again, not financial advice, but that's what I would do. What about Facebook? I'd buy the dip there. Facebook is a long-term stock. You're not going to go wrong. It could go down 20, and I'm still good. Now, that's one of the mega caps, right? Because what are they going to do? Split it up again? If they split it, you get stock in everything they split into. Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook. I mean, that's a long-term play. Facebook is not one that I would be playing short-term at all. SNMP, why am I know that stock very well, or I've heard it. Trend. All right, this is a midstream, so you cannot and it's a penny stock. So let me tell you about SNMP. Penny stock, very volatile. I would not get long in that stock. Really, I wouldn't get 160-ish, but I really wouldn't get long until about 170. So there you go. Looking at the chart, the RSI is good. It's got a small float too, so it can push it up hard. And it's done that. And after hours, it is down, and after hours though. So watch yourself with that one. I don't know why this one is not moving in concert with the other midstreams. So this might be positioned. It might be an MLP as well. You might want to check that. It looks like it could. Yes, it is an LP. So it's an MLP. That's why it's got a little high. It's probably got a little bit of higher dividend. It's not showing that on FinViz, but I bet it does. So SNMP, I'd watch out for that one for sure, bro. I would. Let's see. I'm moving through here, moving back. These guys are even still around. CLR, yep, entered CLR. I love CLR. After looking at that, you cannot not be long in CLR. Not squeezes, but it has moved before. RSI is falling. I do like the commodities. That's a very good trade right now, but I'd be very be careful of that stock. Walker probably knows. What's up, Atil? Good to see you, brother. GTE. Let's look at that one. Energy stock. Ooh. You guys to love this one, actually. I love the production, big float. What do we got? We got that's on March though. Big RSI push. Atil, I think you're onto something here. I would stay long right about that 85 cents. So where it started the day at, as long as you're green tomorrow, stay with it. It's up 18%, right? After hours, it's probably pushing down some, I bet. Nope, up and after hours as well. That may be a good stock tomorrow. Atil, watch GTE. Again, not financial bias, but I'd probably stick with that. If you're in that position, that's probably still stick with that GTE. What else I got here? Why use Robinhood? I only use Robinhood for options, which I don't do a lot of. And then two, I use it so I can find rockets quicker because I can scroll through faster. It's the only reason I use Robinhood. As for trading and things of that sort, hate it. Use Thinkorswim for that. But again, I'm not a full-time trader because I can't be. I've got two other businesses. So with that being said, let's see what else we got. Also, what chart website do you use? I like TradingView probably the best, but the FinViz, I went and paid, I don't know what I paid for that, maybe 10, 15 bucks a month on the FinViz, and I get a whole lot more information quicker on FinViz, and that's why I use finviz.com. It does have a free version that's very, very good. I used it for a year, but I like FinViz, but here's the thing. So I use TradingView to sometimes trade. You don't want to chart where you trade. You need to be looking at the trading, not the charting, right? So chart somewhere else. So, and you'll hear a lot of professionals actually say that. Again, not a professional. But that is what I've heard, and I think that's true. Let me go back through here. I'm looking. Boy, a lot of people like the CLR, so I hope that works out for you. Let me go back up to the top. I'll scroll through here, guys. By the way, yeah, meme stocks, AMC and GME. I'm not your guy. I don't follow it enough. I wish you the best in that though. SPY. Yeah, let's look at SPY today, just because I want to know as well. Yeah, 433 is where it sits right now. It needs to defeat that tomorrow, and then you're probably going to push to 440. I could see that tomorrow if the momentum stays good. I can see it push the next two days to 440. But you're gonna have here's the problem. You've got a lot of supply in between the 433 where it sits now and 440, and then that's where it all comes together. You right around that 440, 441, 442, 443. You've got the SMA 50, the 200. No, sorry, the SMA 50. You've got a trend line, and then you've got the 20-day, all conversing at that 440. So you're gonna have some serious resistance and supply shock right there as well, because you've got to eat through a lot of supply there. So be careful on that is SPY tomorrow. But if it's green, trade it, but understand you're gonna have serious resistance at 440 for sure. What's ALPP? Let me look at that one. ALPP. I don't see it, man. And that's what I'm seeing. If you're looking at Alpine, this is being, so we've had in the past 2 weeks a lot of insider trading on Alpine. I don't say I like the stock, but a lot of insiders have bought on Alpine, if that's what you meant. SDPI, don't know that stock very well. Let's look at it. SDPI. Superior Drilling, nice. Woo! So we had a big up yesterday. Had a big pump. It's got a small float. It is a neutral grade. Boy, I think that you can stay long at 143. And it's at 145 now. So I'd stick, gosh, I'd say that, man. I mean, if you were in this and didn't take profits, don't do that. Take profits. But if you're just getting in this now, I would probably, you could probably long this stock. It just depends on what the macro is going to do tomorrow. If the macro and crude, if crude's up tomorrow and the market's anywhere near green, this stock will probably go back up. This is just a huge profit taking. That's all that is, right? So hopefully you took some profits on the way down here. I would think on a green day tomorrow, you might see this push back up. One, it's a they call it an oil field services company. That's what this is. So it's not a producer. It's not a midstream. It's not tankers. They literally help the guys at the well. That's what they do. All right. I've still got guys on YouTube as well. What else we got? What do you think about Ecom? I've seen that stock before, pump before. Ecom Channel Advisor. Directly sideways. Real simple answer here is you cannot get long until 29. I really wouldn't. You really can't mess with it. Your next resistance is at the 28, 26, 37, and you've got a lot of supply to chew through. Although it's sitting on a, I mean, even if you get through the 26, you've still got to get through the 26, 32. You got a lot of supply to chew through, but you can definitely get long at here we go. Let me do this correctly. At 29, you can get long. That would be me. LP, we've done that one. AMC, you guys know where I stand on that one. Thank you, appreciate it. Where do you see Apple going in the next few days? First of all, let me answer the Shiba. Congratulations today, man. I want to say it was up like literally 30% when I last saw it this morning. So Shiba, real quick, Shiba Inu is a asymmetrical trade. It's either going to go huge or you'll lose everything. So understand that. Now you won't lose everything because when it's down 40% and you get out, but that's just one of those that you've got to have literally diamond hands. And look, I had diamond hands in Doge for 4 years, but it really wasn't even called diamond hands yet. And I really didn't even think about it. It was just a fire and forget. I forgot about it, and it turned into 5 figures for me. I got lucky is what that's called. So, all right, where's Apple going tomorrow? Let's look at Apple really, really quick. Apple is, good God. Where do you get long at? So it's broken all kinds of trend lines. You are under the 50. You're under the 20. All right. So let me tell you where the support is. You've got good support about 136, 137, and then 135. Right in there, you're going to have good support. So it shouldn't fall much further. It was up today at 1.42%. Gosh, I can't. The RSI has turned up. It's at 39. It's slightly low. September 15th, it was a 180. It doesn't even count anymore. Man, I'm going to tell you, if it's, this is one of those stocks that I just think I think you stay long. Apple, I really do. It's one of those stocks that's in my 401k. I don't even look at. I do know that the iPhone 13, as much as I thought it sucked, like there was nothing really new. I mean, there was like new improved stuff, but there wasn't like new gadgets. It's selling well. It's doing well. So I just think you stay long and you stick it out. Now, if you're getting into a position and it goes down 5%, I think you got to jump out if you're trying to trade it. I don't try to trade mega caps. It's just tough. Just like I don't have enough time to follow Reddit and GME and all the big meme stocks. I do pick up the chatter on Twitter a lot because I'm there a lot. But besides that, I just think you stay long Apple, knowing what iPhone 13 is doing, knowing that it came out flat and now sales are really doing well. So, here's the, that's not it. The Xenon Pharmaceuticals, the puts are going to print, and they may print tomorrow too. It was only down after that huge pump, and what was this pump? I mean, it was like 50%. And it only went down 4. What's the after hours? It's only down another point. I'd be real careful with those puts on this one. It seems like the smarter play. Just going to be honest with you, it does seem like the smarter play. But when you're dealing with a one that's pumped up that much, the RSI is above 70. It is pointing down. What kind of? The float is not, it's smallish. It's not small. It's not real small though. I would watch those puts. I really don't have an answer for you there. But it did not fall. You would think it would have fallen more going up 50%, right? So that's a tough one to answer. I can't see the future. SDPI we've talked about. Sheeb, love it. Or I love the ACE symmetrical trade there. SDPI. Did I miss someone SDPI? Why does everybody want SDPI? I mean, it's down 22% today. Like, I think you stay long at 142 and it's at 145. So you're just gonna have to figure out what it's doing tomorrow. That's it. Atil, you want STIP? That's the bonds. You sure you want an STIP, Atil? Bonds had a couple of good days here. You're gonna run into serious resistance at 105.76. It just doesn't move around a lot. Look at the range. I mean, you're looking at 105 to 107. So if you're trading STIP, you're only looking at a $2-3 range. So it's not like it's gonna bust out and just unless you're heavy. Well, I'm looking at STIP because that's what you put on the chat, and STIP is not something that I would trade. It's just there's just not enough. It's just not going to move enough for you unless you're trading really heavy. I would tell you that you're going to run into massive resistance at 105.76. So 105.76, you're going to run into some serious resistance there, it looks like, or right around there. But again, it's just a $3 range, and there's a lot of supply to chew through there. What else? Don't know what I just did there. SPY. We've talked about SPY, STP. All right. With that being said, guys, I got to run. It's 3:19. I've got to be somewhere, or I've got to be in another office at 3:30. I appreciate you, you guys there. Walker, you're awesome. Thank you for being here first, man. Really appreciate you. Good luck on the hive. If you want to sponsor the channel, let's talk. Paolo was here. Paolo Sereno, thank you very much. If you want to hit me up on TikTok or on Twitter, please do. I'm here to answer any questions. Mercy, you're awesome as always. Thank you very, very much. Teal, you're the man. Thank you very much. Peace out to you. And PM, thank you very much. You found 2 of the stocks that actually did me very, very well today. So thank you very, very much, PM. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. YOLO Hour it is. Watch your 6. Go hard in the paint. We'll see you next time.